Hi, everyone. I do believe we are live. If we are, let me know if you can hear me. Sound seems to be working on my end. Let's take a look at the teams. Red, yellow. We'll call these guys Team West. And if you're watching this after the fact, feel free to skip forward. Aside from that, we'll wait another 30 seconds and then get the ball rolling. Sound is good. Okay, perfect. Excellent. All right. So we'll hit play. In red, we've got Samaro as the Chinese. Our Saracens, played by Mu Nunez. The Free Llama tells me we've got an Incan hiding somewhere. Kylar as the Goths, so that leaves you as the Incas by Chaos to win. Actually, did we see this game yesterday? No, I don't think we saw this game yesterday. The Dravidians, played by Ganji, to his right. His pocket, Darvoy as the Huns in green. Zastosi as the Bohemians. And Sleepy Sweet as the Koreans. What a interesting map this is, with a bit of an indirect path between Samaro and Sleepy Sweet. We don't see this very often. Bit of a fracas already. 2 scouts, 2 villagers against 2 scouts. Oh, Purple's almost dead. He's got to get the hell out of here. But look at this weird, interesting spawn for the map location. A bit of an L-shaped. Looks like the players just don't really want to deal with this, so he's just going to carve them. The players are going to carve it up. Okay, never mind. Red deletes his attempt at a wall off. And take a look between Chaos and Ganji's base. Look at this big open space. Hi, your mom. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't think we saw this game. For some reason, I'm getting deja vu right now. Maybe it's because of the Inca and the extra llama that everyone got. But I don't think we saw this game. Not with the Goths in the pocket. Very good teams. Some of these teams might actually be the Rage Forest tournament teams. But as always, I try not to find tournament games. Oh, look at the llamas underneath here. Okay, so everyone's going for boars and huntables first, saving their sheep. But yeah, look at this big open space between Ganji and Chaos. This is going to be very interesting to watch. And if my deja vu is kicking in correctly, let me know. Did we see this game yesterday? Did we already watch this game? I don't think we did. But it's very possible. I don't remember the Dravidians opposite the Incas. I think we saw Dravidians opposite Britons, I want to say. Hi, River Jessa. River Jessa, did we see this game yesterday? I don't remember Menunez. But for some reason, I'm getting massive amounts of deja vu right now. I don't know why. It could just be because I think we did see a game with Ganji where he spawned in this kind of bottom location in a big open space. But I don't think we saw Menunez play yesterday as the Saracens up here. Or did we? A lot of familiar civs. Oh my god. Anyway, in any event, even if we saw it, let's we'll watch it again until the point where if you guys say, oh, wait a second. It does look very similar, right? Yesterday, Ganji was also in this kind of position where he was in an open and he got like steamrolled. Let's see if that happens here. If it does, we know that this is the same exact map. Otherwise, we know it's not. Oh, look at this, using a tree as part of the wall off here. How is everyone doing tonight? Rebecca, your mom, River Jessa. Is everyone doing all right? Everyone else who's in the chat? Kylar chasing away Ganji's scout here. So he's going to discover that his opponent isn't exactly walling off. Okay, if Ganji goes men-at-arms, we'll know it's the same map. Or, militia. Two boars pulled for Menunez. Okay. Red trying to break into Teal. Teal already has a few villagers lined up to save this location. Hi, Hunter. Oh, damn. Wow. I hope you're moving, I hope you're moving somewhere with some snow. Although we're not really entering the season for snow right now. But yeah, okay, hopefully we'll help you relax a little bit with some, Rage Forest and, some high elo players trying to beat the hell out of each other here. More and more players hitting feudal orange pinging here. They have gotten rid of Ganji's scout, so Ganji's base is nice and open right now. Oh, I'm sure you will. Your mom, I hope you don't get into trouble because of this. So Ganji is going militia. Like he did, oh man. I don't know why I'm getting such a heavy amount of deja vu right now, but... Orange with the archers? No, I think this is a different map. Okay, let's see what Chaos can do with these archers, this Eagle Scout. Ooh, supporting villager here from Kylar. Interesting that he's going south and not east to help his teammate. Not that Samero needs any help right now. Look at this. Has opened his own gate. Tower under attack. He's got 3 men-at-arms here. Oh, okay. Okay, your mom, that's good. Oh, man. Villagers running circles around these men-at-arms. One already down. Any kills on them? No kills at all. These villagers have more kills than these men-at-arms. But retreating to the safety of his tower. I bet he wishes he didn't leave this completely open. Because he's about to lose his forward tower here. He abandons it. One of these guys has to turn around, right? Okay, they all turn around. Yellow supporting with a few barracks here. Our Goth. What is our Saracen doing? Our Saracen first to castle. Man, if you know how to use their market bonus, they are incredibly fast up to castle. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. What the hell is this? What is it? What the hell is going on here? Ganji is luring boars with an army. Interesting. Okay. Not something we see every day here. They are taking some damage. No real attack bonuses that are relevant, though. Oh no, now our Goth is starting to spam? He's not in castle just yet. He's pinging over here. So a lot of action earlier on. I hope this trend continues as more and more teams and players start prepping for Rage Forest 4. And we get to see a lot more of these kinds of early game aggression. Because look at this, we're 15 minutes in. Usually we don't see this much aggression this early. We see a little bit of fighting over stone walls, a siege workshop. This is more what we're used to. Full-fledged battles. Although when the map looks like this, I'm going to zoom out. When the map basically looks like Arabia, not a surprise that there's going to be some conflict on the open grasslands of Black Forest. Long swordsman +1/+1. How are the upgrades on our Incan archers? +1 only. I wonder what it is, what you like about it, River Jessa. Is it the I mean, infantry is super fun, but they're super slow. The addition of these knights now from our Hun changes all the dynamics, but yeah, feudal age could be fun. There's a lot of micro involved, and the stakes are not very high, which I guess makes it even more interesting, because the players do expend a lot of time and effort to kill small little clumps of units, and there's a lot of counter units. You know, you charge in with scouts, your opponent builds spearmen, you build skirmishers, or you charge in with men-at-arms, they build archers, you build skirmishers. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they are, especially in the high elo games. The players need to get so creative. And yeah, the micro is just absolutely intense. Even though, again, it is super low stakes usually. Although I'm speaking of a one-on-one. I mean, this is not low stakes at all. This is 7 Hunnic Knights. Upgrades, not a lot. Just the armor upgrade. If they get in here, they could cause a lot of damage. Your mom, what are you, what's historically accurate but tough to do? Feudal age battles? Oh, man. These archers are not exactly super strong, but there's how many of them? 18 of them. So these knights have to be careful. Their HP is terrible. He's down to his only one more somewhere out on the map. Looks like he's streaming across here. At the same time, our Saracen pushing in with siege, getting monk upgrades. Sanctity. Oh no, Ganji's entire force here is getting cornered into a backed up into a corner. Oh yeah, Dave, your mom. That's what I figured. Hi, Dave. How are you tonight? Just in time for some super cool early game aggression here. What is our Chinese in red doing? Okay, so he's adding knights of his own here. The question I have is, what is Gray doing? What is Zastosi, our Bohemian, doing? I don't see any infrastructure from him. And Sleepy Sweet is getting ransacked. I mean, this tower is not going to last against three mangonels and how many? 5 cavalry units. Oh man, Team West is really coming hard. Two-handed swordsman? You do see them on with some civilizations. But yeah, generally I feel like pro players don't mind them at all. But because they're slow, there are kind of like, yeah, they're kind of like frowned upon, and I don't know, they're harder to micro. But I love infantry because their base attack is the highest in the game, right? Look at the 9 compared to it, even with a knight. Actually, no, never mind. Not at this stage of the game. Later on in the game, with all their upgrades and stuff, they are super duper powerful, and they are much cheaper than cavalry. I do not know. What is Milanesa? Something Italian? Okay, guys, we might have a 5-minute game on our hands here. Teal has been ransacked, and Teal does not have villagers anywhere else on the map. This is his entire... No, I mean, it says he's got 26 villagers. Where are they? Where are his villagers? Breaded steak or chicken? So a schnitzel? What am I missing? Where the hell are Teal's villagers? Oh, okay, now I see them now. I love schnitzel. I was in Vienna right before they joined the EU. When was it? I was in Vienna in 2005, I want to say. And there's a restaurant there called Centimeter. I don't know if it still exists, but there was at the time when I was there. And oh man, it's a schnitzel that's basically 30 centimeters long. And it was so freaking delicious. On a pile of fries, I think like a pound of 2 pounds of French fries. Thin schnitzel is so good. You had a Melissa. Nice. Today we had Indian food, which is incredibly rich and delicious, but also very, very heavy. So I'm in a bit of a food coma right now. Oh, look at this. Why are you walling yourself in here? You know there's mangonels, right? Oh, let's watch the kill zone here. Okay, goes for the tower. I thought he would go for the villagers. No, they're going for the tower first. Somehow Teal, town center down here. Oh, Dave, it was delicious. And it was like $10. It was so cheap. I was in shock. But what I remember most about every restaurant I go to is the Coca-Cola that came out in like a 1.5 liter cup. The Reuben? Yeah, I think that might be more like more North American Polish food, I want to say. German cuisine is in my opinion, like very hit or miss. First of all, look at this. Ganji has deflected all the aggression. Not only has deflected, but take a look at the army supplies, 63 to 27. And now they're pushing back where they were pushing in the beginning of the game, but our Saracen has returned. Teal needs to get up a castle or even more towers. Castle just for the upgrades to start researching. Yeah, German food, for me, it's more about their beer and their schnitzel and their kebab, not kebabs, their, well, I mean, definitely the kebabs. I was in Berlin. Oh my God. The Doner kebabs in Berlin. Oh my God. When I was a student back in the, I think I did Berlin the year before. It was like 2004. And we had gone out for the night. And at like 1 in the morning, we had all these different street vendors with donaires. Oh my god, they were so good. So well seasoned and spiced. But yeah, like traditional German food is like sausages and sauerkraut. That kind of stuff I'm not super duper into, but their schnitzel, their beer is just top notch. And their pickles. Yeah, Berlin is one of my favorite cities to have visited in Europe. Rome is number one, just because everywhere you go, it's like history, history, history. Berlin is a very, very close second. I love Berlin. It's so modern and pretty, and the food is amazing. It's kind of like Canada in the sense of food. There's a lot of like international presence, so you get the best of everything. I do want to visit some castle in Germany at some point in my life, though. Oh, really, Dave? I heard the steak in Argentina. I think we've talked about this before, right? The steak. Oh, these crossbows. Need to be careful. They're just kind of hanging out here. Team East has held on. Hofnitzes are now on the field. So I was asking, where is Zastosi? Zastosi is here. My parents were in Argentina. They went to a few different cities. I think Buenos Aires was their favorite, and my dad was just eating steak the whole time, telling us that it's just the most incredible steak. Huskarls are out. Speaking of mowing things down and eating them, these Huskarls are going to eat through these archers, but they need a little bit more quantity. Got more and more players heading up to Imperial. Red might want to ask his teammate to delete one of these houses. Yeah, he's pinging over here. A house is down, so now we're gonna have some cavalry support here to the south. I've had carne asado here at a restaurant. I never heard of, I mean, dulce de leche I've heard of. Fernet. I've never heard of Fernet. What kind of drink is that? Alcoholic? Oh, Chris, you're absolutely right. I need to go back to Italy ASAP. I really, really miss Italy. I had the time of my life in Rome, just walking around with a little bit of a buzz on at like 11 p.m. The city is all still alive. You turn a corner. One of my fondest memories in life was being in Rome, having a few glasses of wine, walking around to some really, really tiny piazza. On one side of it was a club with a bunch of 20-year-olds, and on the other side was a group of old men sitting and playing chess. And I'll let you guess which of those directions I went. But I lost every single game that I played there, and I was happy as a clam. I absolutely love it. Oh, it's a bitter liquor. Okay, yeah, I'm not a big fan of like the bitter, but if it's new, I definitely have to try it. But yeah, I have to get back to Italy. I have to get back to the... I want to go to Naples. I want to go to Florence. A lot of stuff on the bucket list that got delayed by COVID and all that stuff that was going on the last couple of years. And now, I mean, flying is very difficult now. Sorry, River Jess. I don't mean to sound. I don't mean to be super negative about flying and stuff, but my experiences at airports and stuff like that in the last couple of months or so has just been absolutely terrible. But that might be a Canadian thing. I don't know. And even Huskarls now continuing to plunder all of the economic structures of Ganji. Oh no, he's gonna lose these. Oh, one more shot. No. What's going on here? Oh man, our Chinese with the Cavaliers taking on our Hun. How far is our Hun away from something a little stronger? How are his resources? Good amount of resources. Our Saracen going full champions. Demolishing walls, but he's I feel like he's taking friendly fire damage here. Oh, you owned a gaming pub in Italy. Hello. Tell us more about that. Like an OTB, an off-track betting gaming pub, or... Oh, it's going to be even more complicated now. Yeah, we're going to have to wait until he's like a few years old so we can dump him on family and then go travel without him. Because I don't want to be that guy in the airplane with the crying baby, you know? Although if there's going to be somebody, might as well be me, right? Afnitsa's pivoting south. They're going to try to catch some of these champions. Oh, they're entering a clumpy little choke point here. The Havnitsas take a bunch of damage, though. He does have siege engineers, does do both of them. Oh, there we go. That's a good shot. Finally manages to catch a few of those. Our Hun retreating yet again, but he is 20 seconds away from Paladin. Finally. Oh, Chris, I love those kinds of places. We have those in Toronto, too. Board game cafes, basically. A few of them have liquor licenses, not a lot. But they are so much fun to try new games and stuff. I love board games. You're playing Settlers of Catan? Oh, man. Oh, man. What a fun game. A game that makes even the best friends fight. Every time I play Settlers of Catan, there's some kind of fight. And look at this, they're trying to keep red out. Brilliant move here so they can focus all of their attention on the Saracen. Why the hell not? But look at this, here we go. Here comes the Huskarl parade push. Infantry galore, heading straight in a beeline. Take a look at the mini-map. Literally a straight line heading towards Ganji's base. There's already a bit of infrastructure. I wonder why he's not building more out of here, though. Do you guys know the board game Acquire? That's my favorite board game. Oh, Chris, it's very fun to watch. I also watch sometimes, like not always. Not a lot, but randomly the YouTube algorithm will throw in a few Settler of Catan or Risk competitive games. Oh, he's got to get the hell out of here with these Hofnitsas. Okay, not for long. Halbs are on the way to save the day. Okay, what is our Chinese building? He is going, oh, what do we got? Perfusion. Oh, man, these Goth barracks are about to get 3 times faster. So he's got some Cavaliers, but he's going elite skirmisher. Not terrible if your opponent is going a lot of hand cannoneers and halberdiers. Elite skirmishers could provide a very good meat shield for these Saracen champions. It's called Acquire. Take a look. It's a board game where you have to build hotels. And it's kind of complicated, kind of not. And you can merge different hotels and you own stocks of the hotels. It's very, very simple to learn, but oh, sour, very, very I'm not going to say difficult, but kind of medium level difficulty to master. I really like it. It's my favorite board game. Stratego is a close second. I used to play that with my uncle on the beach all the time. Okay, army supplies have kind of evened up. Villager supply very, very close. Now West is ahead, but they're ahead in a lot of trash units. I mean, look at yellow, 61 halberdiers. Red is 40 skirmishers. The only real juicy, powerful army here is out of our Saracen, who's going up to 57 champions. Yeah, Chris, Dave, check it out. Google it and see. It's not a very widely known game, I don't think, but it's a very fun game. And you change your share, like hotels can merge and you have to decide what to do with your shares and stuff like that. Daniel, Stratego is a fantastic game. Especially when you learn to always combine your spy with your second most powerful piece. I learned that the hard way when my uncle kept beating me about 15 times in a row. I mean, I was also like 15 years old, but he beat me for like 3 days in a row. And finally I said, how the hell are you always beating me? And he goes, yeah, because you don't put your... Oh, I forget. My brain is old and weird now. I forget what the pieces are, but you have the strongest piece, and then you have the second strongest piece and the spy that can kill the strongest piece. So the only piece that can kill the second strongest is the first strongest, and the only piece that can kill the first strongest is the spy. So you always combine those two. Yeah, I'm glad that we all kind of share a lot of interests. This is what I love about the Age of Empires community. Oh man, champions just charging to their death. River Jessa, you were asking why people don't go two-handed swordsmen if they're too slow. Take a look at how much effort it takes for these champions to close the distance. I mean, he lost like 2/3 of them, but once they do close the distance, look how quickly they demolish anything in their path. I mean, there's a castle here firing on them, and they're still gonna probably kill all of these arbalests. Okay, maybe not all of them. Some of them survive. I've never heard of Quarto. Dave, I'm like 50-50 on the new patch. I like the addition of Gambesons. I think it'll help people go infantry a lot more. Oh, Roomies with their freaking trample damage trying to take on the Goth. Look at him whipping these champions in the back. My goodness. But he's killing one. There's what, 5,000 on the way? On the whole, I like it. I mean, everyone was talking about how the patch is gonna change the meta of the game and the entire... Oh, look at these trade cards derping out here. I was a little anxious because I didn't want the meta of the game to change. I like the game the way it is. But then when I actually saw the patch, I didn't mind it at all. Oh yeah, the Berbers. What's they don't move 10% faster in the Dark Age anymore. Now it's at what, a 5%, and then 10% in the starting in feudal. But the Berbers needed to be slowed down a little bit. I mean, oh, Roomies with their trample damage charge attacks. My God, that was brutal. Okay, now Team West is pushing out. Although they're still kind of stuck in Samero's base here. I'm wondering if he needs to build something a little tankier or stronger than skirmishers. He's going up to 63? But wow. I mean, you're fighting against the SARS here. I don't know about that. Might want to transition to something a little tankier. It looks like they cut a fat path through the forest, though. Something a little tankier might be these bombard towers. Wow, fantastic move out of Samero. Although it looks like there's already Trebs here to greet them. Let's take a look at what's going on in the south. Ganji has been overrun. He's got to get the hell out of here. We've got some Incan elite skirmishers. Hi, Omar. Ooh, from Chile. Nice. Oh, I can't wait to see that new Viking Chieftains upgrade in action. We saw a little bit of it in that deathmatch game a few days ago, but not really a lot. But it really does seem like the developers wanted to make infantry more of a thing, but I honestly don't know. I didn't realize it was not a thing, because every game we watch, there's always infantry. I mean, look, we've got the Goth spamming infantry, we got the Saracen spamming infantry, we've got our Bohemian spamming infantry. I feel like this existed before the patch as well. Oh, I'm very excited for the Celts. I hope we get to see the Celts with the new stronghold upgrade that heals all their allied infantry units within an 18 tile square. Purple pinging over here. I wonder why. I can't wait to see that in action. Chris, you don't think the Viking raiding is going to be a thing? Why? Because they're still too slow? Oh, man. Oh, no. These Zarumis are getting wrecked. He's still missing the last armor upgrade. So no surprise why they're getting absolutely shredded. Also missing the last attack upgrade. Yeah, these Zarumis need to be upgraded. Ganji, I guess he's got other things to worry about right now. This is a lot of Hunnic Hussars. Look at them swarming. You did it, Dave? Did it actually bring in a lot of gold? People on Reddit seem to think that it brings a lot more gold in than Keshiks do. We don't judge anyone here. Unless you don't like Nicolas Cage, then we judge you a lot. But the people on Reddit were very, like, serious. I posted a question about it, and I asked, can anyone explain the different language? Is it killing? Is it attacking? Is it fighting? Oh, man, look at this bloody mess. And people basically were saying how the new Viking mechanic is actually very, very lucrative. Even though you do have to actually kill the units. And, you know, trade carts move at a 1.5. So catching them with the Viking infantry is not an easy thing. Yeah, exactly, Chris. I was just saying the same thing. Yeah. But in a team game like this, I'm excited. Hopefully we get to see a Viking go raid a little bit. We saw it in Deathmatch. Oh, wow. A few days ago. So why did they quit? They must have quit just because of Ganji. Because Teal kind of stabilized, I want to say. 147 villagers. That's second highest in the game. Okay, army supplies, though, double for Team West. Not a... Okay. Why did I think Team East had more trade? Let's see. Yeah, they definitely had more trade. Our Hun, our Korean, double the trade. Kill count, our Hun, 620. Where's his army? Man. Yeah, this is why they quit, because of the Incas. Over here, it seems like a bit of a stalemate. Our Bohemians just so good at standing their ground, especially with these extra bonus damage halberdiers. Although, what do you have? 5 Hafnitsa, 41 halberdiers, 21 champions, 53 champions for our Saracen. Wow. Okay, well, that was a fun game one. Not very messy, because there really were only 2 avenues of attack. One to the north, and then this big open space to the south. But it's kind of difficult. You think you're playing Rage Forest as Ganji, and then all of a sudden you spawn in this location that's completely open, and then you're wondering, should I play this like Arabia? Should I go and try to attack him with man at arms? In any event, wait a second. What the hell did I just do? Oh, can you guys yeah, I got the little circle there for a second. I thought we saw this one, no? What is going on? Why did it all of a sudden give me... One second, guys. Just trying to figure this out. Samara, Roggy, Cambridge, the damn bug 'em. Okay, let's just go straight in order here. Yeah, I'd imagine in a team game that the Viking rating is probably a little bit better than on a 1v1. Because 1v1, number one, there are no trade cards to raid. Monks probably by that stage of the game are not that, unless you're playing, I guess, against the Aztecs or the Bohemians or some civ that has some kind of monk feature. And then villagers, I guess. Yeah, maybe it is supposed to be more thematic and symbolic than it is actually practical, but yeah, like I said, for me the most exciting thing I want to see is I feel like we saw this. Why do I constantly think that we've seen these games before? I don't think we've seen the damn bug 'em. Whoever that is. Oh, Chris, in some maps they do have that. In I think it's Michi. They have that where you have neutral markets in the corners of the map, so you can actually start trading. Okay, this is going to be Team North, I think. Guys, I don't know why I'm getting a lot of deja vu with some of these maps. Anyway, let's take a look. Ganji in his blue, this time as the Chinese. His pockets. Samaro this time as the Japanese in yellow. No, not Tato. Tato's usually red. Cambridge as the Lithuanians in the other pocket. And the damn Bagam here as the orange Mongols. Spawning opposite of him in a horrible spawn location. Zastosi is the Franks. His pocket. Roggy is the Bengalis in teal. In purple, we've got Tato as the Khmer. And Philip as the Teutons in green. Yeah, Chris, it's not very common. But it does exist. Oh, we're getting our first boar pull here, I think, out of Ganji. Is he going to try for all 6? I love the little footsteps they leave in the snow. Although the wolf should also leave little paw prints, no? Okay. F you to the wolf, and he traps them in here. Oh, why did he... Okay, I thought he would try to lure his opponent's boar. Get rid of these 6 boars and make sure that Philip can't take them. Instead, he's just kind of hiding a villager here. Yeah, it's a rare thing, the neutral markets. I'm not a fan in a 1v1 to have a market, but I think it does add an interesting dynamic. I'm just personally not a fan. Because that, in theory, with neutral markets, games can go on indefinitely, right? Whereas in a normal map, you do eventually mine out all the resources. Orpal for Roggy here. Let's see if he can get home. Does get home. What about yellow? Nope, just the 1 boar. Red is also behind enemy lines, but not with a villager. Genji here, look at this. Patience, patience. This extra villager from the Chinese, very useful in a map like this, especially in a team game. So let's actually look at the map, because this looks to me like hideout. We have a big, juicy forest in the center, one avenue of attack on the right side of the map, and then a kind of a bifurcated avenue of attack here on the left side with two prongs, corridors, whatever you want to call them. And unfortunately, Zastosi here, I think this is a horrible spawning location for him. Look how close and how narrow this area is. He's going to have to wall this off with a secondary or maybe even a tertiary. Chris, I think you can still lure them pretty easily, no? Or you think the 5% difference in speed is gonna hinder your boar pull? I mean, it's definitely much easier, unless you just kind of do this. Unless you do what the Stosi is doing, which I'm having trouble explaining. I don't know what the hell this is. Oh, he's being attacked up here. Oh, that's what's going on. He's already... Oh, my... Sour, he lost a villager here. He lost another villager. Did manage to get one of Orange's villagers, though, but now Orange is inside his base, and he lost the boar here. And a villager. That's 3 villagers that he lost. Wow. Sour loss for Zastosi. What's his villager count like? For 1 second, let me just... I kind of want to keep an eye on these villagers. Let's follow them along, see what kind of... Dave. That was terrible. Oh, by the way, I have been looking for Jerry games. Jerry has not played in 6.5 days. So I am a little concerned about Jerry. I hope he's okay. Trying to keep this villager alive does not succeed. He ultimately does die. Building a dock over here. I just heard a horse whinny. Okay, yeah. Zastosi killing Cambridge's horse. Tato exploring, trying to figure out how can I help here. Oh my god, look at this. It is very noticeable. Interesting. Man, our Teuton wanted to get that tower up. Remember, Teuton towers come with extra space for their villagers. So if he can get a tower up, and look at our green Teuton already has 300 stone, already has villagers on stone. He wants to get a tower up real bad, because if you can garrison those Teutonic towers with extra villagers, oh man. It's a fiesta. I mean, yeah, it's very colorful. Oh my god, even more villagers for Philip. How many villagers is this? 14? His population is 22. Oh, the wolf. The wolf got the villager. Oh my god. Wow. What is going on here? And the wolf got... No, okay, the villagers got the blue villager. Ooh. What an absolute chaotic bloodbath here of villagers. But Archer is now out for our Chinese. Green needs to get out of here. Maybe build a... if you... Oh, and he's walled him in! Oh my god, Ganji. Ganji has trapped how many? 11 and 1. 12 villagers of his opponent behind enemy lines. But more are moving forward. This is not a long-term hold here for Ganji. His villagers does end up dying. Okay, this is what I was talking about. Build a tower where it's safe, and then slowly encroach. In the meantime, I'm seeing a bit more of a blue presence here. A barracks, okay. Green has no clue that Ganji is there. No one has any idea that there is a barracks here. Now purple is joined in with knights. Oh my god, what an absolute hilarious, chaotic event here. A fiesta turned into a bloodbath. That's a lot of villagers that died on both sides here, holding this little tiny area. But now Khmer Knights are here, 2 of them. Oh man, how much HP on this scout? Probably 1? Yeah, 1. Yikes. Let's pivot back west and see what's going on here. Looks like a stone wall off about to be built. And to the other side, same thing. With an outpost right across from another outpost. So they're going to see basically everything. Okay, let's see what our Teuton does here. I mean, Philip expended a lot of villagers. He has the lowest villager count on his team. That being said, look at Ganji, 13 villagers. I am absolutely shocked that Ganji is in feudal age. I don't know how the hell he managed to get to feudal age on the back of 13 villagers when everyone else on his team has at least 3 times that. This extra idle villager, this guy's been idle for a long, long time. Ganji's resource is non-existent. He's got a lot of gold. Not much else. Oh, he's trying to wall his opponent in. Oh, if your opponent goes knights, go monk. But make sure those monks are protected. Oh, God. What a sour loss here for Samaro. Not only just the gold cost, but look how long of a journey this is for a monk. That's a long way to travel at that ridiculously slow pace of theirs. More and more players hitting castle. Of course, Ganji nowhere close. Zestosi, how about you? 20 seconds away. Philip Artuten also nowhere close. So green and blue, having basically spent all of their energy fighting each other, now have the brokest economies. And Tato with a forward monastery. Guys in the chat, correct me if I'm wrong. Khmer don't have any kind of monk bonus or characteristic or civ featured, right? I don't think they do. Nothing about the costs, nothing about the actual monks themselves. I might be wrong, but let me know if I'm wrong. If I'm right, say nothing. Yeah, Dave, I don't think they do. So I wonder why he decided to build a monastery of all things. Maybe to reconvert units if they get converted, maybe to heal these guys up, which is why he's only building 1 monk. Or is he only building 1 monk because he only has enough gold for 1 monk? 4th town center going up for him as well. How many fishing ships is this? 21 so far. Okay, you can get those numbers up, I think. Only 3 here for Zestosi's. Yikes. 11 for you. Where are the other lakes? Oh, look at this. Look at this. Samaro and Cambridge sharing a lake. 6 docks. No wonder they're sharing a lake. There's plenty of room here. And what is Ganji building now? An archery range. Okay. Let's see it. A bit of a demilitarized zone here between blue and green's base. A bit of a no man's land, if you will. Oh, he's got to be careful not to hit his own units. Oh, monks are out. Japanese monks also nothing particularly special. Bugs, that's funny. That's pretty funny. If only he had the villagers to spare to get stone. I think his plan right now is basically to go full on gold and then just buy the food to go up to Castle Age. That must be his plan, because he's got no villagers on food at all. Now he's spending more food on what? Villagers, okay. Oh, archers are coming out. A blacksmith is... I wonder why he's building the blacksmith there. I guess just to keep that villager from being idle. Ooh, some shitty attack rounds from both players. To the west, nothing happening. Players just building up damn Bagam with a very defensive castle here. So Ganji far, far away. Somehow the Teuton... I shouldn't say somehow. Their farms are so cheap. They can freaking get food. Imagine you could combine... Here's a shower thought for you. Imagine you can combine Chinese, Teutonic, and Sicilian farms. 10% extra. Oh, maybe and a full work from the poles. If we're creating the perfect farming community. Cheaper, more abundant. Extra 10%. And drops off, what is it, 8% now at the full work? Wolf tries to interfere with some construction, fails miserably. And this is what I was talking about a few days ago when I said there's a lot of backstabs, or yesterday, but the players aren't patient enough. Oh, right as I say it, he gets impatient. You're not going to accomplish anything with 4 feudal age archers, even 5, even 7. Oh, wait a little bit. Although maybe he can't wait. Look at his base. He's created a bit of a Sim City map here, but... And your villagers are slabs, exactly. In a perfect world. I mean, Ganji's getting a lot of wood for infrastructure. Oh my god, and the Khmer. You would literally be able to go up to Imperial, unless your opponent attacks you, you'd be able to go up to Imperial at, what, the 12-minute mark in that case? If you had those kinds of farms. Ganji, I think you revealed these guys a little bit too early. There are a lot of town centers here. Oh, wow. Does actually manage to get that villager. That's more than I expected from these guys. 7 kills. 1 farming community very exposed. But that's about all he can do, right? Look, to the south, there's a town center. To the west, there's a town center. To the north, town centers everywhere. Oh, he's got to risk it for the biscuit. He's got to go through here. And Green realizes that, immediately starts construction of a house. Ganji is going to have to take some archer fire. Unless he wants to take the time to destroy this palisade. This house has 400 HP, 300. Does he not see the palisade here? With 250 HP, he could destroy that. Oh. He is escaping to the back of Blue's base. He is about to be overrun. And when I say about to be, I mean he is overrun. Somehow there's so much action happening at this part of the map. And literally nothing happening on this side of the map. Although Lechai are out. Let's take a look at attack. +3. What has he researched? Only +1. So 2 relics for our Lithuanian. Should be. Yeah, 2 relics. Okay, there we go. He risks it for the biscuit. Perfect. Okay, but you gotta get out of there. So it does lose... Oh, it does lose 3 archers. But now he's free to roam around this part of the base. This villager. Has Artutin seen anything of this? No, he has not. Although he knows where these blue units are coming from. Okay, Scorpion, not a bad response. Look at this. What is this? Castle Alley? 5 castles in a square mile radius here. What is... Oh, Roggy has not been idle. 39 elite elephant archers from our Bengali. He does not want to let these bombards have even a minute to fire off their payload. 10 scorpions. Has to be careful though. A whole bunch of them are damaged. Oh, he's leaving the Treb undefended. What is Teal pinging up here? Okay, he wants trade. Now they know. The outpost shows them the location of all of this infrastructure. And this is what happens. I think Ganji just revealed his hand a little bit too early. Our Khmer moving. Doesn't look like double crossbow just yet. Is he an Imperial? Yes, he is. Oh, 1 second. Right as I finish saying that, he gets double crossbow. Let's see them fire. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, and it looks like our Bengali is finally pushing forward, but there's a bunch of Mangudai. How do they look like? Fully upgraded, it seems like. But even 2,000 HP of Mangudai have to be a little cautious around 13,000 HP of elephants. And all of this was for naught. This is the Ganji's last remaining contribution to the game. Everything else is basically walls. And that's it. Actually, are all the 19 villagers here? Yes, they are. How's his food count? How are his resources all together? Okay, so he's got enough for almost 8 villagers. So can't start producing them. Does have enough stone for one more town center. So just needs to jack a little bit more lumber. Oh, Lechai Mangudai combination. Any other unit other than an elephant one would have absolutely been swarmed over here by that combo. What a crazy combo to have to go up against. You have these guys that fire insanely fast, and then if you actually do manage to close the distance and try to get at them, a bunch of freaking Lechai elite pop out. Tower shields as well. Although how many skirmishers, halberdiers does he actually have? None. Okay, so Ganji's entire proxy area has been cleared up, as has his base. But Yellow's made himself at home, shelling away at the scorpions. Absolutely epic. It looks like a lot of them are hitting the ground, but they're not actually it looks like they're hitting, I mean, the scorpions, but they're not actually killing them. Maybe the animation is confusing. Oh, Onager. Oh man. The west. What is our Frank doing? Yasama towers for our Japanese players. So how many towers are going to start firing additional arrows? What is our Frank doing right now? 20 paladins heading up to 25. Not yet fully upgraded, but good enough to tank. All that HP has been reduced to 7,000. What a gross battle here. But again, how do you deal with this Mangadai Lechai? Hi, Ruan. I appreciate that. Oh, we're getting an ahoy today. Not the British oi. Oi, you. That's what the one character sounds like on Ted Lasso. He's always going, oi, you. And I love it. Oh yeah, Berber camel archers would absolutely wreck these Mangadai. But look, the elephants are still around. They still have 8,000 freaking HP. Even the Mangadai are capping out at 2,000 here, but they're killing... Okay. They were killing paladins while they were themselves getting demolished. Ganji is down, but not out. 30 villagers, 10 more. Oh, sorry, you're talking about killing the elephants. Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were talking about if the elephants had camel archer backup. So far, it's a real epic battle shaping up here between these archer units. But mission accomplished. The Trebs are down. You can retreat, although he's losing them to converts now. Oh, where are you going, trade cart? Where the F are you going? Oh my god. Oh my god, he's still alive. He's still alive. Oh, the Mangadai target him down. At the same time, more and more Khmer Scorpions. But their usefulness is starting to reach capacity or terminal point, because I don't know that they can necessarily enter into these Yasama tower firing zones. But, you know, if our Japanese keep spamming in, feeding in one halberdier at a time. What is going on down here, by the way? What is this tower attacking? Oh, he's attacking Ganji's palisade. How annoying must that be for Ganji? You're trying to get your economy up, trying to rebuild everything, and you keep getting that attack notification. And all you see is that one little palisade square being attacked. Okay. Oh my goodness. Double crossbow, baby. Double freaking crossbow. Bit of a stalemate here. Look at this. The players basically just agreeing, F it. Let's just try to bust each other in here. Lithuanian halberdiers do move a little bit quicker. Where are you going, Mr. Villager? Nowhere good. Is Red supply capped? Yeah, so Red's at 200 population. No wonder he's throwing away villagers. Epic shots here from the siege onagers. These are Mongol siege onagers. Looks like they do have drill. Yes, they do. The Khmer have double crossbow. Not only on their scorpions, but also on their ballista elephants. And by the way, I think they also have extra range, the Khmer scorpions, which means, and I think that's their team bonus. So all the civs on Team South have extra range on their crossbows, although... Oh, no, look. Green is going crossbows too. I was gonna say, but no one's going crossbows. He is. Yeah, I think he might have forgotten about these crossbows when they were attacking Ganji's hidden barracks. Elephants moving in. Converts. How many kills on the Mangudai? 41 on the Elephants. 55. The problem here is for Team North is that Samaro is collapsing. And when he collapses, the trade is very exposed. It's not in any immediate danger, but they have to make sure that he's supported here. What am I looking at over here? Just all trade carts. Any military support here? From oh no, Samaro has quit. Everyone has quit. Except for, oh. Why does it say game over? Okay, I guess our Lithuanian quit as well in the middle of all this. Very interesting. I mean, I shouldn't say very interesting. Look at the army supply. They were absolutely collapsing here in the Japanese base. And I guess our Japanese player just ran out of resources. What about red? Okay. I want to take a look. I can't even take a look. Why does it say game over and then not letting me take a look at the stats, I wonder? Well, that's very weird. Not gonna lie. But we can look at it over here. Good old fashioned. Okay, not a lot of tribute. Trade profit. Okay, so trade wasn't that crazy here. Ragi or Bengali getting the most kills. No doubt about that with those elephants. It would have been fun if Ganji had done more damage with the with his little backstab there. Why is it we saw a Bunzu Holt yesterday. I got rid of these games. Why are they still here? Okay, let's watch this one. I don't think we saw Lan and Barles just yet. Samaro is the Byzantines this time. Yeah, if Ganji hadn't been eliminated so damn quickly, it could have potentially been a super fun game. So let's take a look at the teams now. Yellow, red, green. Ooh, what do we want to call these guys? Northwest? I'm just going to call them West. And let's take a look. Nolo as the Bohemian in red, very far away from his teammates. Look at this. That is a long distance from his teammate Barles, the Mayan in purple. The other pocket, Samaro as the Byzantines, and his teammate Tato as the Saracens. Spawning opposite of him, Chaos as the Turks. In his pocket also, by the way, super far away. Look at this. That is not a close distance between these bases. In gray, Sleepy Sweet as the Persians. Lan as the Mongols in teal, and Ganji this time as the Aztecs. Oh man, we know what happens when Ganji gets Aztecs. Ganji goes 3 million monks. Hunter, I echo your cry for Jerry Hood. I want Jerry back. He hasn't played in a week almost. I hope he's okay. I'll keep looking every night before bed. I have a routine now. I brush my teeth. I use some mouthwash, and I look up a Jerry game to see if he has played recently. Ganji trying to sneak in a villager again into the back of his opponent's base. By the way, this is not a full wall off. I hope he knows that. I don't think so, right? I don't think this is a full wall off, right? Or maybe it is. No, it's not. There it is. Now it is. Okay. Good to know. I'm not totally losing my mind. So let's look at it. We've got the Aztecs spawning opposite the Bohemians. Okay, so we've got Hussite reforms here, which turns their monks into trash against the warrior monk civilization extraordinaire, the Aztecs with their 95 HP monks. One very thin avenue of attack between the players, which they've now agreed to separate on 2 different areas, depending on which part of the lake you're on. Then a second avenue of attack between Teal's base and a red as well. And then this is very confusing here to the south. Orange has to wall off 3 sections. 1 to the far left, 1 in the center, and 1 on the right side. Somebody needs to wall this off ASAP because there are 6 rhinos here with a lot of food on them that need to be taken. Water Buffalo still has 65 food left. Oh man, are you guys hearing these grunts from the rhinos? I think the tournament is still going on. I'm not too sure. I'm not following it in terms of the specific dates, but Memb definitely has a lot of videos of the tournament, so I think it's still happening. And I think we did discover that unfortunately Jerry was not picked for any team for the tournament, or he didn't want to play, or whatever the reason is. He's not involved in the Rage Forest tournament. So I really hope he's okay. By the way, the animal of choice du jour is the tiger. Okay, red. 3 wall-offs here, hoping that's enough to keep Lion out the hell out of his base. Green moving forward with a lot of villagers. But look at this. This is what I was talking about. Chaos has already secured these 6 rhinos. Oh no. Oh, what a fast wall off that it was. Chaos, incredible. Tato not able to get here in time. And now he's pivoting north with his villager. Whose gate is this? This is Tato's gate. Oh man, I love this. Hilarious. So he's gonna destroy this, then he's gonna destroy his gate. Yeah, there you go. Oh my god. It's a real game of cat and mouse right now. Oh wow. Wow, Chaos bringing in a second villager to help out. Tato not quite quick enough. Fantastic little micro there. Tato hitting feudal immediately. Tower goes up. Chaos nowhere close to going up to feudal. 200 food only. And let's see how Nolo does pulling these rhinos. So far, so good. Remember, these guys move, I think, a little bit faster than a boar. So you do need a scout with you to avoid getting horned to death. Oh, don't lose sight of this one. Nice. Nolo getting all 3 at the same time. He is attacking outwards. And this is exactly why I hate lakes as part of a wall off. The transport ship just basically nullifies everything. Tato trying to bust his way in here. Tower working away at the house. Not too sure it can reach there. Uh-oh. Did Chaos not realize after all that amazing micro? Oh my god. Tato walled in Chaos's villager so he could attack and kill him. And now Orange is going to have to run into enemy territory here. No, decides to sacrifice himself to wall this off against any kind of further aggression. Right-clicking, right-clicking, right-clicking. Excuse me. So much villager micro. But because they actually have to be actively controlled, you can't just leave them like this. It does lead to a lot of downtime. Nolo does not want to give Ganji even a moment's respite. Is someone going to try to take these rhinos? Lake here being taken by Samaro. I mean, you've already cleared a path. Why are you destroying this palisade? Why not just one of these? Stonewall for our Mongol. Villagers attacking the palisade. Scout attacking the palisade. Tower attacking the palisade. Ganji's infrastructure here under attack on 3 different fronts. What does he do? Places down an immediate stone gate. A little bit harder to poke and prod at. A little bit further away from this tower. Market forming part of the wall off as well. So let's pivot from east to left. A bit of a quiet period here to the left. To the center, Tato is not done aggressing. But look at this, even a little barely an amount of construction gives it so much HP. Why is he building a house? He's sacrificing the villager. This one villager, this poor villager is being left alone to die. And die she does. He's being so annoying, Tato. But it's coming at a cost. Look at his resources. Absolutely terrible. Has the lowest villager count on his team. Second lowest in the game behind Chaos, who he's attacking. What the hell is this? Okay. After all the attacks, after everything, all you're doing now is just walling your opponent in. Interesting strategy. Is our Bohemian just waiting for units to carve a path around here that he wants? Chris, I've heard that on Reddit. Somebody mentioned that they're considering splitting up the Chinese. I don't know. I like the Chinese civ. The 3 extra villagers is a pretty interesting opening. It's a very powerful civ, a lot of very strong economics to them. But I don't know. Oh, I thought this was already under construction. No, it's not. Oh, the villager, this poor villager didn't make it literally 2 tiles away from his tower, the safety of that tower. I still, by the way, don't know what the heck is going on with the Return to Rome DLC that's coming out in mid-May. I got really excited. They posted, I even made a community post on my page about it. I was so excited. And then they sent a bunch of these cryptic tweets suggesting that it might not actually be part of Age of Empires 2, even though the background says Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. There's a lot of confusion. I'm not too sure what to make out of any of it, to be honest, but some people love it, some people hate it. Some people are saying how it doesn't make sense to add the Romans into a game that's basically medieval based. The Romans, you know, and catapults and castles and stuff like that's not realistic, but I mean, so's half the shit in this game anyway. I mean, the Mayans didn't have trebuchets, right? Monks don't actually heal people in real life. You can't go into a monastery or a religious building with a gunshot wound and get healed. So I don't know if I really care that the Romans get trebs and stuff like that, or castles, but Now there's chatter that it might just be a separate thing, and some people are saying it's going to be part of Age of Empires 1. I have no clue what is going on. I agree, if it is just inserting Rome and who else was it there on the cover? It looks like the Babylonians or Assyrians. If it's just that, I have no problem with that. I would love to see that. But they made it very unclear. There's a few notes also of the April patch that they made very unclear. I don't know. It's kind of one of those let's wait and see what the hell happens. Everyone was so excited. The Twitter people at Age of Empires were very proud of themselves. They were tweeting all kinds of things, and then people were asking them, like, I don't understand. Are we going to be able to see the Franks versus Romans? Are we going to be able to see Gurjaras versus Assyrians? And then the developers just, or the comms people at Twitter just, I guess, refused to answer. Exactly, Bugs. That's why I call this a historical fantasy RTS. Even though it's very heavy on the history, there are still elements of fantasy in this game that make it pretty fun to watch. Well, we're very close to the 25-minute mark of the game. Usually the time when players start plopping in infrastructure down. Red and orange and yellow already starting with these counter castles over here. Let's take a look at what Red is doing. Red has no military or military infrastructure at all. Our Bohemian is broke at the moment. What about our Aztec Ganji? Also, not much. Castle going up for him. Of course, I said he's going to go monk play. So what does he do? He builds a castle. Samaro and Imperial. This is going to be bad news bears for Chaos. He's going to have to hold the line for a long time. He is nowhere close to going up to Imperial, and 2 Trebs are about to pop out of this castle. So he's going to have to work some kind of magic here. Yeah, let me catch up with the chat. The Mongols and Persians are from the same time period. Yeah. Yeah, the Byzantines are basically just late stage Romans, right? Chris. That's why I told you. That's why I call this a historical fantasy RTS. And Bugs, that's what people are saying. So people are now really confused. Although people on Reddit are generally always very confused and angry about something, so... Oh, Chris, I love the Mamelukes. It's my favorite unit in the game, I think. If I had to pick one. It's very silly that they're throwing their swords, but I love that unit. Okay, so let's pan from right to left and see what's going on here at the 28-minute mark of the game. Ganji has walled himself in to this part of the map. He's got a castle up and building jaguars. Okay, awesome. Awesome unit. Look at this guy with his club. What is it, plus 10 right now? Yeah, plus 10 against infantry. On the other side, we've got a wall off continuing. There's the monastery with all the upgrades: fervor, sanctity, speed, HP, anything and everything to give your monks that 95 HP. And over here to the center left, not much happening. Orange walling himself, or gray rather, walling himself in. No, this is orange. Never mind. And gray is already out with some of these Persian light cav units. And this is what I was talking about for orange. Look at this. Castle already down. He is still nowhere close to Imperial. However, Sleepy Sweet is. Why are you not going up to Imperial? You've got... Okay, there we go. The food and the gold just disappeared. So orange just has to hold on here until gray can get his butt up to Imperial. Dave, you like cataphracts? Wow, yeah, it's a beautiful unit. No one ever rode camels into battle. What about Lawrence of Arabia? I know, Daniel. It's you're right about that. I just meant it's a spellcaster unit, in the sense that it does things that in the game is limited. How do I put this? Like, look, this guy's throwing rocks. There's a distance. They do splash damage because he's throwing large clumps of rocks. These guys are wearing less armor, so they move faster. These guys holding big clubs. They attack harder. A spellcaster unit is like something out of StarCraft, you know, that does something outside the laws of physics. And healers, yes, that's a good point. It's not something I considered. But... And converting, yes, they did. Oh. But to convert an opposing unit in the middle of a battle, I don't know that monks ever really did that. And that's why, you know, I call them the spellcaster unit. But in any event, on the whole, I would call this a historical fantasy game where it's, you know, very, very grounded in history. The names, the units, the designs of the unit, the way they look, the way they move, what, you know, whether they're riding a camel, whether they're riding a horse. Oh no, look at orange. Orange is done. Chaos to win is basically gone. Bugs, exactly, that's my point. And yeah, it is, Daniel, a pretty good tie-in, actually. I really didn't consider that the healing aspect of the monks. Because you are right, in the medieval times, the literate clergy were generally the clergy were generally, I guess, the literate class, the ones who knew how to read and write and transmitted knowledge. But yeah, they didn't chant Wololo and then convert an opposing player. So that's kind of the spell casting aspect of the game, which is more fantastical than historical, I guess, if I could put it like that. But on the whole, you know, barracks, archers, cavalry. The developers did an amazing job actually keeping this quite historically accurate. Like we were talking about earlier in the first game we watched, you know, pikemen countering light cav or scouts, any unit on a horse, archers with their range. Things like that are very historically accurate. Yeah, Chris, that was also my point, right? Like Mayans with trebuchets is not historically accurate, but in the meta of the game, you know, everyone gets trebs, and so it is pretty historically accurate. Daniel, yeah, I'm sure some of them tried. Hussar is another unit. But on the whole, I mean, look, am I excited to see the Romans back? Yes, of course. How well they're actually integrated into the general game itself, I'm open to being happy about it, you know? Let's put it like that. I'm open to it being a very good integration, but I can also see it being very bad. Age of Empires is a game where people have incredibly strong opinions. Come on, get that treb already. People have incredibly strong opinions, so when you mess with the meta of the game, because the game is the way, oh my god, what a shot. Because the game basically has been the way it is since 1998. I mean, there haven't been any major changes, new civilizations, new technologies, new units, but the basic premise of this game has not changed since 1998. And that premise is a little bit different than Age of Empires 1. And so when you start mixing in the more quote-unquote classical civilizations, yes, it's exciting, and I'm very excited for it. But you know, the more I read online, the more people are kind of hesitant about it. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie. On the whole, very excited. Look at their HP, by the way. 75 HP on these Aztec monks already. Oh, but look at this. Look at this. Eagles, elite. They're Mayan, so they have El Dorado, extra 40 HP. Oh, he's probably thinking there's going to be a lot of trade up, but there's almost no trade at all. Nobody has noticed this yet. Nobody is pinging. Oh my god. They're going to get into the back of Sleepy Swede's base. Oh, this is going to be gross. Yeah, Bugs, that's exactly the point I was trying to make. The actual like game itself, does any change affect the underlying game? Your mom, he was asking for a campaign. That'd be pretty cool. Oh yeah, Daniel, that's exactly the point. That's why I'm very excited about the Romans, because I want to see their unique unit. Uh-oh, Mamelukes are out. Oh, man. Yeah. The worst offender in the game. Oh man, this is the worst offender in the game. Look at this, the patience that Barles needed in order to carve out this tunnel. And then good for land for clogging it back up. Now yellow is pinging over here. Telling Nolo, hey, where are you going? Nolo's base is about to get ransacked though. All these fishing ships, how many? 28 fishing ships about to go bye-bye. Oh man, look at these Mongol rams with drills. 0.9 movement speed. Yikes. By the way, how many Mamelukes do we have out on the field? Only 6 right now. Zealotry, bloodline, so they're not as tanky yet as they potentially could be. Still only 75 HP. Ugh. Oh, Daniel, that's one of the things that, you know... Oh, look at the... By the way, look at them dodging that mangonel fire, the onager fire. Experience is something I would love to see added to this game. I would also love to see a few other things added to the game, like flank attacks, rear attacks. But I think it would just maybe change the dynamics of the game a little bit too much. But definitely experience is one thing that would be very cool to see. The longer a unit's alive, the more kills it has. You know, like Napoleon's Old Guard. Oh man, Mangudai trying to protect their rams against these eagles is going to be very, very difficult without the jaguars to help. Ganji, 27 jaguars, 12 monks only. He's going full on trade mode right now. Oh, Mamelukes. Oh, why are you attacking Mamelukes with hussars? They're going to eat these guys for breakfast. Look at this. What a bad move out of Sleepy Swede. Yikes. That was a waste. But I guess it covered the retreat of the crossbows. Napoleon's your guy? Wouldn't Atlantis make more sense to give it to the Britons than the Franks? I love Napoleon, by the way. I picked up a book in high school, and I had no clue about anything related to Napoleon, and it was called How Far from Austerlitz. And I read that book, and I was enthralled, absolutely enthralled with anything and everything Napoleonic. Nice. Behind, safe and secure behind their gate. They are sniping anything and everything. Now these guys are elite, finally have the 130 HP that they deserve. But a combination of Aztec, Mongol, 10 monks. He needs a lot more jaguars. Genji only has... Oh man, he's building them from so far away. Look how much they have to travel, these jaguar warriors. They're not exactly the fastest unit in the game. Look how far they have to travel to get to the field of battle. Yikes, no wonder this this attack, it looks like it's stalling a little bit. The Eagles can get trained anywhere and everywhere. But that Mongol siege really saving the day. Okay, Genji realizes this, plops down a castle here. Immediately. Let's pivot south. Oh, Mamelukes chasing Mangudai. Yeah, Austerlitz was a work of art. Was just an absolute work of art. Oh, Siege Onager, you are not going to kill him anytime soon with the crossbows. Okay, Hufnitzes are here, though. Nolo, what does he have? Why does he have elite cannon galleons, and where the hell are they? Oh my goodness, look at this. Using the... This is why you don't leave enemy structures alive behind your back. Because then he does this, secures the ground in front of it with his elite cannon galleons and his regular cannon galleons. I mean, it says there's elite cannon galleons somewhere here. 7 of them. I don't know where the hell they are. Where are they? Why am I... Are they... How are there 3 in this one tile? That's very weird. Anyway, this is why I hate when players leave enemy buildings behind. Man, did Blucher hate Napoleon. Man, did that Prussian wolf. Oh, no. No, the Mangudai are being shredded to pieces by the Saracen. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I remember reading about how much the that Prussian general just absolutely hated Napoleon. He had that, you know, that stiff Prussian. Oh, careful. One more shot off. Yikes. He had that, like, Prussian militarism, and he just didn't like how much of an upstart Napoleon was. That little Corsican. Oh, here come the Eagles, though. And this is the problem. Genji just couldn't reinforce in time. Oh, beautiful shots, though, by these mangonels. Oh, Genji, what an unfortunate timing to start building your infrastructure right here, right now. Okay. There is, what is this? One Mongol siege onager here is enough to keep all of this at bay. Let's see if we can get a juicy attack on these Mamelukes. Does get one, but dies immediately. The last fight of Napoleon? Would that not be, I feel like it's a... Is that a trick question? Or is it a... That's what I thought, Waterloo. That's why I'm wondering, is it a trick question? Ah, okay. Dave, we all thought you were trying to trick us. Oh my god. 66 kills on these Mamelukes. Okay, the parties have kind of disengaged here, rebuilding their armies. Army supplies are down, difference of only 50, civilian populations identical. Trade is up in earnest for all the teams. What's the payload? Trying to find one with a bag in his back here. 114 for this team. 98-ish for this team. Not a massive difference. Oh, but the Eagles here are going to be so problematic. Ganji needs to get his butt into gear here. Oh, these Mamelukes. Are you seriously charging into Mamelukes with Cavaliers? What the hell is Sleepy Swede and Chaos doing? What are you doing? That's like charging into Huskarls with longbows. I don't think I've ever seen the movie Waterloo, but you know what? I actually did sign up to participate in the 200-year reenactment of Waterloo, but they rejected my application. Oh my god, what an absolutely brutal onager shot, by the way. They rejected my application. Don't ask me why, I have no idea. They just wrote me a letter saying, sorry, you cannot participate in the bicentennial reenactment. I was so angry. Oh, Chris, but I'm ching. Okay, there's a good amount of Jaguars now. They should be able to wreck these Eagles. Poor Napoleon. Got a real bad rap. Drank shitty poison, had a bunch of hemorrhoids, had all his love letters intercepted by the British. Oh my god, look at these Jaguars. Holy shit, the power of a counter unit. My god. Wow, look at this field of battle. Look at all those Eagles done. And here we go. Look at this, the Bohemian. This is what happens when you don't kill your opponent and you let them have infrastructure. Although probably should delete these galleons. I don't know why he's got 11 galleons. Probably use that supply a little bit better. What's attacking here? Oh no. Looked like they were Mamelukes in the trade route again. Yeah, Eagle Stew was on the frickin' menu. It's like, oh, sorry, guys. It's like in Lord of the Rings when the orcs kill the goblins and they yell, "Meat's back on the menu, boys." Wow, what an absolute boss of a unit, that Jaguar warrior. Okay, fresh Mamelukes streaming in. Not exactly a cheap unit. I don't understand here. Do they not know that Mamelukes have an attack bonus against cavalry? Why is Orange continuing to stream Hussars into Mamelukes and Halberdiers? I mean, I get it, you're Turks. What are the resources like? I mean, you've got enough gold, you can build a few Janissaries. No? Does he have Janissaries? No, he's going full Hussars. Oh, that makes them even tankier with extra Pierce armor. He's still got 16 of them. Man, look at that attack, 20. And then you add now 12, I think, or 11 against infantry. Yikes. Oh, blooms are out. Old school Archer Mangudai takes on new school Archer Plumed. But Mangudais are on a hill. What's the number count here? 20 to 21. Oh, the Mangudai are going to shred this with a hill bonus. Okay, never mind. Turn around. Oh, they want the Onager to get a shot off. Beautiful dodging there by Barles. But now we've got Aztec Eagles. No El Dorado for you. Garland Wars. Oh, catches the tip of the retreat. Oh my goodness. Saracen, Turkish, Hussars. Look at them swarming with their wings. Oh my goodness. Upgrades. +4, +3. Turk. +4, +3. Oh, okay, you're our Saracen adding in some camels as well. But streaming them in one at a time, not exactly going to, not exactly a recipe for success here. 5 units against 13. 4 units against 15. And somehow Red continues to build infrastructure. Why are they pushing in when Red has a whole base behind enemy lines here? With a bombard tower nonetheless. Jaguar warrior lands the final blow on this castle. It collapses, and now this Treb is free to turn around and start shelling away at that infrastructure. Mongol siege, though. Take a look at army supplies, still basically 10 apart. Oh, overkill much? 9 onagers taking out 1. Army supplies have basically equalized. Oh, and look at our Bohemian with the Haufnitzas backstabbing. Oh no, if he can get into the trade route with hand cannoneers. Yikes. That could be bad news. We'll keep an eye on that as well. Mameluke staggered, do end up dying. Ouch, 6 of them. Oh, really, Chris? That's pretty cool. That's very cool. Napoleon did a lot of battles in a lot of places. He liked to get around. What an absolute carnage of a game here. And here we go. Oh no. Might want to move them a little bit further forward. 15 is a good number. These Haufnitzas might want to start doing attack rounds against certain parts of this. Oh, look at this. Look at this attempt at a Viper wall-off. You got to protect the Haufnitzas. Okay, they land one kind of okay blow against the Eagles. Oh, that's brutal. Brutal, brutal. And now he's free. Oh, no, more Eagles are in. Wow. What an insanely chaotic game so far. The Battle of Tarvis. 1797, the early days. The rookie days of Napoleon. What's the Battle of No Blood? I mean, I can kind of guess based on the name of the battle. I've never heard of that. Our Persians with those commander and crossbows have to be careful though. There's a lot of onagers heading his way. These are just trash units. Remember, the Persian crossbow now is only 65 wood, so he can spam them all the livelong day. Artillery just now being researched for our Turk? Okay, I mean, he's got only hussars at the moment. Okay, Bohemian continuing to do a lot of damage here to Ganji's resources, but not able to really penetrate the trade just yet. And Ganji's back with a castle. Too bad for him. There's 8 Haufnitzes here. But our Eagles are now ransacking this infrastructure. How's our Mongol doing, by the way? Oh, we got eagle on eagle violence. You mean the at the start of the 100 days after he escaped from Elba? What a sight to behold. Imagine being there when he did that. More low friction battle on the eastern part of the map, but it does look like Team West is starting to push again in through the south. There's a lot of siege coming out of our Saracen. That's interesting. The Battle of No Blood. Cool name. Uh-oh, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? Mangudai in the trade route, but they're in the wrong part of the trade route. Okay, he realizes it. He's gonna have to micro these Mangudai really, really well. Okay, inserts them into a corner. Oh, he deletes his market so that the Eagles can get a surround. Brilliant, brilliant move. Oh, the Mangudai. Unfortunately for them, I think their days are numbered. Oh, they have it in Waterloo? I'll check that movie out. It must be an older movie, right? Because I don't remember seeing that. Oh, siege onagers everywhere. Oh, and our Bohemian attack is now stalled. Mangudai dying to elite cannon galleons. Not something you see every day. How many Mamelukes, by the way? 27 going up to 34. I feel like some of these teams have a way too many civilian population. They need a few fewer villagers. Rely on your trade, maybe? Oh, and look at this. The entire Bohemian Expeditionary Force has now been demolished. But at the same time, our Mongol has been pushed back. And our Mayans are streaming forward. 70 elite eagle warriors, 80 in the production tab. I won't be watching it for the special effect. Any famous actors that you remember in it? Oh man, this is a lot of eagle warriors out of Barles. He is looking to secure this area, this territory. I mean, they have a +2 attack against buildings. So they should be taking a little minute here to destroy this infrastructure. Saracens continuing to shred through all these hussars. I mean, again, why are they sending hussars to take out Saracens? Even cav archers or Sipahi. Yeah, he's got Sipahi, 100 HP. I mean, look how quickly these units demolish everything and anything. Now Orange confident that he's got the numbers. No. Runs away again and leaves the cav archers to die. Oh my god, and the gates are open. No castle here. Oh, what a sour development here. He's sniping cav archers. He's sniping hussars. Our Mongol hiding behind this castle here. Trying to go get out. Looks like these onagers are derping out, but these Mangudai are doing a pretty damn good job sniping villagers and halberdiers. Let's pivot back north, see how these Eagle Warriors, 65, 100 in the production tab. And purple is reclaiming land. Look at this. Barracks going down, up everywhere. All right, we'll definitely Google that once we're done here. I like older movies when they have big battle scenes. They actually had, before CGI, they would actually have like 500-600 horses that they would get for the scenes. Oh, evading multiple onager shots only to die to Mangudai. These halberdiers, these poor Byzantine halberdiers, 25% cheaper. He can spam them for days and days. And look at this. Look at this. This entire area has been cleared out. My question is, what is Sleepy Sweet doing right now? Crossbows and camels. Okay. I'm not so sure about the crossbows, but the camels... I mean, leave the archery to your Turk. 33 HCAs. Maybe try to bank some resources for your heavy camels. Remember, Mamelukes do 0 bonus damage against camels, so camels are the absolute perfect counter to them. Fiery balls coming out of these Byzantine bombard towers. Oh, I think that's one of the changes in the April patch, right? That they added the flaming balls out of the bombard towers. If I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken, but I just wanted to say fiery balls. Yeah, the old movies are fantastic for that kind of stuff. I mean, the modern movies look really good, but when you know it's CGI, it's kind of like, eh. You know, it's aesthetically pleasing, but when you know it's fake, it's kind of like, ah, okay. But when you know in these old movies, when they actually used hundreds and hundreds of horses, thousands of people. I'm not mistaken? Okay, I thought so. Oh my god, did you see that bombard tower hit? Or the Hufnitsa hit? Yikes. Again? Ganchi's eagles are getting shredded. But look at how many Hufnitsas, though. 15. Okay, one onager goes down. Two Hufnitsas go down in exchange for 4 siege onagers. And now on stage, flaming balls. Yeah, exactly. Move aside, Magic Mike. Look at this concave, by the way, of archer units. Mangudai on the right, Turkish HCAs on the left. Siege rams coming in for some inexplicable reason and then turning around saying, nuh-uh, this is not our fight. F this. We don't want any part of this. Team East very much on the defensive right now, but they're on if they had to be on the defensive, a good number of civs to have to be on the defensive. Aztecs, Turks, Persians, and Mongols. That is a recipe for holding the line for a long, long time. Mameluke's catching even the smallest hint, the smallest whiff of bombard cannons. Yeah, good point, Daniel. I can imagine that so many people got hurt even in the filming of that scene. But yeah, okay, if there's a big battle scene, I'm all for it. Definitely gonna Google it when we finish. Oh my god, eagle on eagle violence continuing. Onagers killing anything and everything in sight. Guys, I hope we're gonna see our first 10,000 kill count game, because we're an hour and a half into this. The scores are literally 10% apart, and it doesn't really look like any team is about to resign, although I hope by saying that I didn't cause one of the teams to all of a sudden resign. And finally our Persian gets out some actual units, not stupid crossbows. And here we go, although do not engage with those elephants into the Mamelukes. Wow, Byzantine bombard towers, Turkish bombard towers, Persian elephants, Mamelukes, paladins. Oh, wow. This is not deathmatch. Yikes. Why are they turning around? I mean, he's still got a good amount of crossbows, 40 crossbows. How's Barles' eagle count? Okay, it's been reduced to 58 with only 12 more on the way. So that 160 has now been shredded down to just 60. And now it looks like Team East is in trouble. Now they're being pushed back a little bit too much. And look at this purple, red infrastructure here. Trade route up and running, nice and safe. Looks like our... oh my god, look at this guy. Look, if there was a war, I would want to be this guy. Everyone is dying. Everyone's having big fiery balls thrown at them. This guy's just on patrol. 2 kills. You know, he's done his duty. And he's just kind of hanging out, watching the wall. This is the Jon Snow. No, Jon Snow would be in the thick of the battle. This is the... who would this be in Game of Thrones on the wall? Oh, what a shot. But you need more than one to kill. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! That could have been so much worse. That could have been so much worse. Who would that be in the watch? I guess that would be Sam. He got the 2 kill, the White Walker that he killed, and somebody else, and then the rest of the time he's just kind of useless and kind of just kind of there. So stalemate to the south now that everyone's got bombard cannons towers up. Oh no. Oh, we've seen this story before. Ganji's sending a good amount of Eagle Warriors south, but that means he's got fewer and fewer Eagle Warriors up here. Oh, Mamelukes on the high ground. No, why are you attacking the siege workshop? Why are you attacking the siege workshop? How many eagles, by the way? 8. They're gonna do a good job against these Mamelukes. Oh, even more. Man, Ganji's reaction time just absolutely fantastic. And look at the chaos. Random Persian war elephants taking the long route to the battlefield. Taking more damage from their own teammates' onagers than from the enemy. Purple pinging over here. He wants elite cannon galleons inserted into here as well. Oh man. Does Red needs to delete some of these units. Look at this. This is 5 galleons he doesn't need right now. Although he's not supply capped, so what the hell? What the hell do I know? Our Mamelukes pushing into the Turkish base. Yeah, it looks like Team East is starting to fall here, guys. Our Turks base is about to get ransacked by Mamelukes and their insanely powerful siege rams. Here there's a bit of a stalemate, but Mongol sieges arrived. Oh, the Trebs, the Trebs. Okay, not going after the Trebs. Now he is. Oh, he's attacking the elephants. Okay, they're pushing out. This is a lot of heavy hitting units here. 6 Turkish cannons, 4 Persian Trebs, a whole bunch of siege rams. The problem is here, the castles are starting to go down. Eagle poking, prodding at this one gate. Okay. He's got so many eagles to spare. It doesn't matter what he attacks. Oh, what a get here for our Mongol. Oh, and they're clumped again. They're clumped again. Wow, what a loss for Nolo. All of those. Oh my God, all of them already. Oh, and now he's losing hand cannoneers. That should have done more damage, I think. No? Wow, what a beautiful catch here for Lan. But is it too little too late? The Turk has been displaced entirely now. Although let's not get, I don't want to get too negative. They've been in this position before. What's attacking here? Oh, the Jaguar killed the eagle attacking the gate. I am excited to watch, to see at the end of this game what the stats are like. They must be absolutely bonkers. Hi, Painkiller. Thanks for joining. Although you're joining at the most chaotic time possible. Onagers killing anything and everything. Okay, Persian camels taking on Saracen camels. Remember, the Saracen camels do come with a little bit extra HP. Look at that, 170 HP on their camels compared to the 140 of their opponents. The other stats, identical. Demo ships, what are you for? What are you for? Okay, you're for dying. More walls up for Ganji. But yeah, it looks like red and purple are just throwing everything they can at this team. Oh, Kevin, that's so nice of you. I'm glad you enjoy and it's helpful. I appreciate that. And thanks for catching the live stream. Oh no. Okay, a few Jaguar warriors are gonna hold the line here. If anyone can do it, it's Ganji's Jaguars. Oh my goodness. Look at how tanky. Look at the dead purple bodies on the ground. All this from just a handful of Jaguars. What a powerful unit. Camel on camel violence. It looks like these guys are attacking a palisade wall for some reason. Oh, they want to get into the villagers. They want to get straight to that villager. What is going on here? Somehow Team East has not only held the line, but oh my God, the onager shots. Oh, he converted an onager. Oh my God, look at that battlefield. Look at this. How disgusting is that? But now we've got Byzantine paladins. They're taking a bunch of shots to the face, though. Wow, has Team East actually held this? Even though they're down about 50 army supplies, civilian population, again, identical. Oh yeah, Kevin, if you join the live streams, you'll learn a lot about food. You'll learn a little bit about Nicolas Cage. About all kinds of nonsense of the humanity. Villager production in the earlier stages of the game. Oh no, look at this, guys. Look at this. Yeah, this is, I think, the death knell for Team East. They were doing so well, but now that the trade is gone... Oh no. And one last Persian camel rider is dead. Oh, but they're in a choke point against Mongol siege. One elephant bravely charges into the void. Oh, the Leonidas elephant tried to hold the line and failed. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this is starting. This is starting to look like a GG now. All of a sudden, in a matter of seconds, in the blink of an eye, with the trade gone, with this area busted in. Look at this. All of the hopes of Team East are now... Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, Chris, we talk about food all the time. Yesterday, we were talking about, what was it, guys? Tilapia tacos. We were talking about different lime and lemon flavored like spices or spice mixes that we like to dip fruit into. Oh yeah. Let's take a look at the economy. It must be insane. Look at this trade. What is this? 91. I'm not even going to bother doing the math. This is over 200,000 in trade. Ganji, 92,000. Let's take a look at this. Oh man, guys, is this going to be our first 10,000? Is this going to be our first 10,000 game? I got to pop up the calculator. There it is. You see it on your screen. Our first 10,000 kill game. Wow. Thanks for joining, Bugs. Yeah, this is going to be the last game for tonight. But yeah, appreciate you joining, the comments, the jokes, the laughs. But wow, we got to see our first 10,000 kill game. Wow. I am very happy about that. What I'm not happy about is take a look at the absolute chaos of whatever the hell this chart is. Oh my god. 608 Mangudai, almost 400 Mamelukes. Oh yeah, Kevin, that's not uncommon. That's not uncommon at all. That usually at around that mark, you're also starting to expand militarily, which taxes your micro, your attention. You have to bounce back between certain screens. It'll come. It's just a matter of practice, like everything else. But yeah, the 40 to 60 villager mark is tough because that's when the pro players, when they play, that's when they really start exploding. They build a third town center or a second and a third town center. And then all of a sudden you blink your eyes and the Viper has gone from 45 villagers to 85, or Hera has gone from 60 to 147 or something crazy like Hera likes to do. So not surprised. Yeah, that's usually the point where your micro really needs to start getting, how do I put this? Not on point, but your micro starts needing to be super sharp. In the sense that, again, you have to look at multiple screens. You have your home front, assuming you're the one putting on the aggression. If you're the one defending, it's the same screen, but defending is even maybe potentially a little bit harder because then you're under the pressure of, oh my god, this guy's attacking me. I need to make villagers. I need to defend this, and all of a sudden you're at your opponent outnumbers you 3-1 militarily, and you're wondering how the hell he did it. And he did it because you're stuck at, 60 villagers and he's at 130. So like all things with Age of Empires, it does come with practice, but I'm not surprised that that's the 40 to 60 villager count. Because that's generally, again, yeah, that's when the military starts getting real serious. Before that, you have your feudal age skirmishes and things like that. You're either the one putting on aggression, etc. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I do these daily. So if you have the time, if you have the inclination, feel free. Like I say, we talk about all kinds of stuff here. Sometimes Age of Empires, even. But no, yesterday we went down a rabbit hole of Nicolas Cage movies and the kind of fish that we like to eat. Although earlier today we were discussing food and drink as well. Dave was telling us what kind of schnitzel he was preparing. Although you called it, what was it? Milanosano, Dave? I forget what it was called. In any event, everyone. And board games, of course. Of course. Look up Acquire, I'm telling you. It's my favorite game. Mackerel. Oh, man. Milanesa, that's what it was. Oh, I love chess. Chess is super fun. Age of Empires is like chess on steroids. You know, the first opening moves roughly are all the same. You know, you've got a few gambits here and there, and then the game just opens up into an infinite, absolute mind-boggling mess. But yeah. Wow, what a fun... guys, I wish every Rage Forest game was like this. 10,000 kills. I'm going to have to make a community post about that. I mean, it's not every day you reach 10,000. Oh, Chris, you cook it often? Nice. You know what I've started using? I've started using my air fryer, actually. My wife bought me, before we were married, she bought me for my birthday a Instant Pot, which is, if you don't know what that is, it's like a pressure cooker with a bunch of different settings. And one of the settings is you can have an air fryer. So we've started making like chicken wings and using Kellogg's Corn Flakes to make some like schnitzels or chicken fingers. You just got one? I absolutely love it. I made the most delicious Italian wedding soup the other day, and I also made French onion soup. Oh man. Guys, join us tomorrow and we will talk all about food. All of this talk about food is just making me starve. And I have to I have to go get something to eat. But yeah, the Instant Pot is super. My dad has a smoker at his house. I live in an apartment building, so we're not allowed to have barbecues and smokers, but my parents at their house, he has a smoker that I love. Ah, that sucks, Chris. The Sicilians are actually quite a fun civilization if you like infantry and heavy siege and stuff like that, and donjons and whatnot. It's a very interesting civ. I love the First Crusade. I was very upset when they lowered the First Crusade from 35 max to 25 max. I didn't like it. I think that upgrade got caught in the crossfire of the Flemish Revolution controversy. And a lot of people aren't happy about Flemish Revolution. And so maybe the developers thought if they don't like that, they probably won't like the First Crusade. But I didn't like it when they lowered it to 25. Oh, perfusion is bonkers. 219% faster working barracks. Basically means if you have 5 barracks from the Goths, you have the same output as 16 or even 17 generic barracks. How bonkers is that? With just 5 barracks, you have the same output as 15 or 16 or 17 other barracks from any other civ. Yeah, 219 with conscription. So they work more than 3 times faster. It's bonkers. But yeah, guys, in any event, I think I'm going to go order a sub or something because it's 10:30 where I am. And I think my wife ate the last of the Indian food leftovers. Now I kind of want Indian food. Although I had it earlier. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, Kevin, thanks for joining. Oh my God, 4:30 a.m. Oh man. I am sorry that yeah, I'm sorry I kept you up. Thanks, your mom. Ah, that's so nice, Dave. Yeah, I love this. I'm telling you, this is like the best community. When I made the decision to start this channel in when was it? Around August or July or something. I part of that decision was just how like awesome the community actually is. So I'm glad that I'm sure if and as I get bigger, there'll be more trolls and whatnot. There already have been a bit on the on my regular daily videos, but so far in the live streams, I haven't had to ban anyone or delete any comments or whatever. So I'm pretty damn happy about that. Oh, you work nights? Okay. I'm also a night hawk. I'm usually up until around 3:30 in the morning. Oh, you're getting no you hang up. No you hang up. Yeah, honestly, Kevin, I don't know how to end these things. If you go back under the live tab of my YouTube page and you just scroll to the last 5 minutes, it's just me basically blubbering like an idiot. I have no idea how to end these live streams. That being said, I'm hearing my stomach grumbling, so that is the best way to end it because I am going to go grab some food. Chris, I hope you get to sleep. Wow, at 8 a.m. Ooh. And yeah, everyone, thanks for joining. And I'll see everyone tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Thanks for joining. I'm super glad this was our last game. I'm so happy we finally broke the 10,000 kill count mark. That is just bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Good night, everyone.